We are here, guys. We are live. We've fixed some lighting stuff. We've done some stuff with the screens and all the rest of it. We've got some scarves under the TVs. Things are moving on. Things are moving on. We're getting there bit by bit. And guys, we have got an amazing game week kicking off. Like, I'm so buzzing for it. It really feels like I've not properly played SO5 in like a year or something. It really does, because especially since I've had this place, I've been coming in, it's like, oh, it's not really much football, and there's a couple of cup games, or there's this game I've not got any cards in, or whatever. And I've just been looking forward to this point here where I've got keepers, I've got strikers, I've got Celtic cards, amongst other things. So we'll be going through teams, we'll be doing all the usual stuff. We'll start off with the lineup builder. We started a new thing. First of all, if you're watching this after we've been live, thank you very much for joining the video. Everyone who does join us live, make it known in the live chat. Get your fist bump on arrival. But what was I saying? I beg your pardon. I get taken away with the moment, sorry guys. But I'm excited for the game week. I can't wait to get stuck in. Yeah, so we started the preamble, okay? So I'll be doing this again. I'll be doing it tomorrow morning probably. So when the game week first opens, just that opening pass by, that opening salvo of just kind of, oh, what teams are playing, what cards do I have, what's looking like working, you know, that kind of thing. So I'll be doing that like morning times. And yeah, so if you enjoyed that, thank you very much. I hope you liked it. If you're watching this one, lovely, thanks very much, and I hope you have a great time. So where to start? Now, in this game week, guys, I had absolutely nothing going on. I'll just show you my page now. Boom. We had no team out. We had no team. So there's nothing to report. Now, when I made... So I actually have done an edit since the preamble, okay? But when I went through SoRare the first time around... And why have I got a team here? My saved lineups. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I've got that here. Interesting. So I wasn't really too sure what to think about Celtic in terms of what players that save. Boom. Oh yeah, so I have done this a lot. I've done this ages ago, right? So it's when I had absolutely no idea that who was going to be available, who was going to be playing. Illich and Tonali are both like suspended, I think. Is Illich? Yeah, Illich is suspended. So that's a kick in the teeth. So what's that? Champ Euro Rare Pro. So we're gonna wipe that. Save it. Sorted. Under 23. So I'll just clean this up, guys, and then I'll jump into the live chat, drop the fist bump, see who's all with us. Anything going on out there you want to talk about, just let me know. There we go. I've cleaned everything up. Okay, so we'll have a wee look at the reward pool first of all. We'll see how that's shaping up now. So the benefit I find with the preamble, right, whenever I'm doing it, also I'll be doing it now with you guys, but whenever I'm doing it normally myself, the first thing I'm always kind of thinking about is just, you know, every game week, I don't expect all my teams to win, right? But I am really hoping one of them does. And the first team I'm picking has to be my absolute best shot of getting a bullseye, you know, absolutely killing it. It's always my priority, always has been, always will be. Sometimes that's easier said than done. Sometimes it's a bit easier to, you know, go off track and, you know, whatever. And maybe just make that other team a little bit stronger, and this guy's kind of the same. You know, I think we're all a bit guilty of that, but no more. Back to type. So, wow, we've got over 10,000 entrants in All-Star Rare. We've got just over 1,100, basically 1,200 in All-Star Pro with 70 rewards, okay? Under 23 Pro, again, there's not as many U23 goalkeepers, and it's, you know, guys, what is the latest with Belgium, by the way? What is the latest with Belgium? I need to find out about Ivor Pandur as well. Now that I've got this kind of set up, I should be able to just go deep dive, and the stream might take a bit longer, but at least I know I've fully covered my arse, you know. Champion Euro Pro, 287 card entrance, 40 cards. That is absolutely fantastic odds in terms of head count and stuff. So I know there's no La Liga, but what is the Champion Euro matches? So we've got Jupiler, Turkey. What is the champion matches this game week? So in Champion Euro, we've got the Premier League, first of all. The only things are, you know, there's actually quite a few Arsenal cards now popping about. West Ham at home to Leeds. Arsenal are in the derby with Spurs at New Tottenham Stadium, or whatever it's called. And Liverpool, fully complemented squad at the moment, are at home to Brentford. We've got a bit of Serie A action. Looks like a pretty full slate of Serie A. I see all the usual suspects: AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juve, etc. Juve look like they've got a good fixture, but Juve, like, you know, Udinese's form's not that great, but Juve are really skating on thin ice at the moment. So I don't know if you'd call that a good fixture for Juve. The home element and Udinese not being too good away definitely plays in your favour. Same with AC Milan at home to Spezia. This very much looks like a big fixture for AC Milan. Unfortunately, Tonali will be suspended and will be missing the match. Unfortunately for me. Napoli away to Bologna. Won't be an easy game, I would say. And yeah, otherwise, much for muchness. Bundesliga, Bayern Munich are away to Cologne, so that match is either going to be 10-0 or 1-0 Cologne. It's the only variations that game's going to pan out. It's going to be an absolute firecracker for Bayern Munich, and there'll be 4 or 5 guys that pick up hundreds or something like that. Or Cologne will win 1-0. And your man Tayo Awani or whatever. No, he doesn't. It's Union he plays for, isn't it? But yeah, that's the way that game's going to go. So maybe Champion Euro. Is there any point? Leverkusen Gladbach's a tough fixture. Dortmund home to Freiburg, like Freiburg are no one's mugs, you know, and especially like I watched Dortmund against Frankfurt at the weekend, and Dortmund just have like undeniable quality. Like Julian Brandt, like the first like 20 minutes, Julian Brandt and somebody else were absolutely hack it, and then Brandt from like minute, I don't know, about 25 through to about 65 really grew in the game, got on the ball a lot more, and looked really good. You know, I was a big fan of Julian Brandt when he was in Leverkusen, and I thought going to Dortmund was going to be one of the best signings like of that window. And it's, you know, he's not even touched the sides since he's been there. You know, his ratios and all that are way out, but it looks like he's getting into rhythm, form, and it was really exciting to watch. So my point is Dortmund have undeniable quality and almost certainly will score goals, especially at home. I'm not too sure what the situation is with fans, if they're in or not, but Freiburg are not to be messed with or underestimated, you know. So again, I don't know. I don't think that quite falls into the Bayern Munich against Cologne category. I definitely think that's a much more heated fixture, because Frankfurt, you would definitely put them in terms of strength, similar kind of levels to Freiburg, and you know, Frankfurt bossed Dortmund for big periods in that match. Leipzig Stuttgart's a good game for me, I think. Monaco have got a very good fixture at home. Lyon have also got a very good fixture, but they're away, so maybe a wee bit dicey. I think Cherky might start this one. You know, amateur opinion from afar on that. And Jesus, PSG at home to Brest. So that's Bayern and PSG get two very attractive fixtures. And then it's Africa Cup of Nations, which I don't have much of a footprint in. So Champion Euro, as much as the ratios look good, if there's hybrids of PSG and Bayern Munich this game week, wow, it's going to be a bloodbath. You know, what would that even look like? Lewandowski and Mbappe, midfield, Kimmich, and defence, I don't know, Lucas Hernandez or something, and then in goals Neuer. Could be incredible. So yeah, I'm probably going to stay away. I didn't pick a Champ Euro team. Yeah, I didn't. I just went for rare. Yeah, that's fine. So I think that's probably a wise move. So my priority is going to be the Global All-Star Pro, because if I'm not going to go for Champ Euro, then I've got to play my best cards in All-Star Pro, because that's the only other place I'm going to win Champ Euro cards, other than U23, of course, but that's a different matter entirely, as we know. But before I do that, guys, sorry, I've not even caught you guys in the live chat, so I'll come back and catch up with you guys. Sorry, I need to move some things around. Oh, it's been hidden. I can't. There we go. So, XMK, fist bump to you. Good to see you, my man. It has been a year. Jesus, it has been. Martin O'Regan, fist bump. Good to see you, my man. FM Palette, hello, mate. Can you help? My wallet is locked. FM Palette, thanks very much for the donation thing. If you hit me up on DMs. Oh, no, my Velcro fell off. Then I'll do my best to help you, buddy. No problem at all. You should definitely contact customer services of wherever your wallet is located. That should always be your first protocol, but I'll definitely give you a help if I can in DMs after this, or if anyone in the live chat can help equally as much as I can. Mikey Basson, good to see you, my man. Buying a few Genuino packs. Yeah, I do remember. Actually, I remember that there's a new thing launching tonight. It's like experiences and stuff. So that's definitely something I'm going to be interested in. I think I'm going to buy a few of those packs that have only got 3 NFTs in them, because like I spent like, I don't know, like 80 quid on NFTs, like with Genuino, just like the packs in December, and it was cool, and I got a lot, but like there's only a few of them. I was like, oh, that's really nice, or that's a belter, or whatever. So I'm happy to spend a wee bit more for better quality. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this pack drop. I'll probably catch that after the stream, or maybe even just redo a better one. High five, good to see you, my man. Sorted. So my number one goalkeeper this game week. Now we're going to have a look at opposition strengths. This is a new statistic that I get access to when I come to lineup builder on SoRare data, is that opposition statistic. What SoRare data also includes now is the Unibet odds of the fixture in terms of draw, home win, away win, that kind of thing. You know, just the base percentages, likelihood of the victory, which is a phenomenal statistic. You know, SoRare data, guys, I said it every time I speak about the thing. It is going to be the future of fucking football statistical aggregation. You know, that is what this thing is doing to, you know, an astounding level with SoRare and this external plugin that they've basically mastered and got up and running. And the benefit it offers me is incredible. So love to see that little detail in there. And if you're not doing your teams via lineup builder, then you're crazy. Quite simply. Tom Bradley, good to see you, my man. Konyaspor game cancelled. Only the one goalkeeper for me. Konyaspor. Were Konyaspor playing? That's not Long's team, is it? No. Kayserispor. Kayserispor. Really sorry to hear that, mate. Absolute bummer. Don't really know about some of mine, to be honest with you, but SoRare data is very good for catching them, so I am also, again, kind of relying on a wee bit of SoRare data love. Death of a player, not COVID. Ouch. What happened to him? Hope he's okay. Guys, if you are joining us live, thank you very much. If you're catching us on Twitch, please follow me or do whatever it is you do on Twitch. I don't even know really how to share my page still on Twitch, so if anyone knows how to do that, let me know. I'm still figuring it out, but hey ho. So my best goalkeeper looks to be Van de Voort, which is incredible, you know. So average opposition statistic is 59. So most keepers are picking up a clean sheet. Like the vast majority are picking up a clean sheet and getting AA to boot, you know, to pull that average as high up as it is. 59, wow, that is incredible. And then we've got Nubel, 54. That's good to see. Lung, 48, but he's away, and he's very unlikely to win that fixture or even draw it. You know, the home team are decent favourites there. And with how strong at favourites Monaco are, that Nubel looks like he could be a good bet for something decent. Pandur, I'm not sure if Montipo will still be out, but I'm maybe going to throw him out there on a punt. And Trap, it's a, you know, Frankfurt are favourites, but it is tight, you know. And yeah, he's probably not going to keep a clean sheet, Trap, unfortunately. But he could, you know, because he's, you know, he could. He's good Trap. I like my old Kevin Trap. So anyway, my best goalkeeper, I'm going to be picking Neuer in this team. Because I think the fixture's good, the form's good. He's picked up an 80 recently or so. And that opposition statistic is lovely. 54, the majority of goalkeepers will be picking up clean sheets against this team. Monaco at home, strong favourites to Clermont Foot. We're backing Alexander Nubel all the way on that one. Sort again by opposition statistic. Now, the number one man has came out in number one position. That is Theo Hernandez. It's really hard to look past him for this spot in the best team. Especially because I'm not going into Champ Euro. And I think if anyone is going to go into Champ Euro in the defensive position and fight to be the number one card, it might be Theo Hernandez at home at Spezia. He could get 2 goals. He could get 2 goals and an assist. He could do some crazy stuff and then maybe get sent off. So I think Theo's undoubtedly my best defender. No two ways about it. So I'll put him in here. In midfield, I don't think it's quite as clear as the other positions, unfortunately. I think I've got a lot of similar guys. Now, as I say, Illich and Tonali are both suspended, so I cannot take them into the reckoning for this any way, shape, or possible. And a lot of my guys don't have that great fixtures anyway. You know, I've got the Guchi super rare, which is cute. You know, I think he'll start. I'm pretty certain he will start, to be honest. I've got Renato Sanchez away to Marseille in a very dicey game for Leo. Could start, probably will start, but he's been a bit flaky recently. And otherwise in midfield, I've not got much else going on. You know, Max Arnold at home to Berlin. Yeah, they're favoured to do well by Unibet Wolfsburg, but it's a wee bit home field advantage, I think, more than anything else. Max Arnold is due a big game. He's the one with the highest ceiling, probably. It's available. Weston McKennie will do a solid score, so will. For Sharon could kill it if the Belgian stuff's going ahead. And Wirtz is always in the reckoning, isn't he? Leverkusen are favoured in that fixture. It's really between Wirtz or Arnold for me. I think the lack of Wirtz's here makes it a wee bit more appealing. And then up top, I've got, Jesus man, I've got so many options. I actually think I might need, okay, let's check the opposition statistics. Andre Silva is number 1. So again, guys, this actually looks like a cracking, like, you know, maybe, is this the best team to play in Champ Euro Rare? And just put that in there as like the apex team I've got for the game week. And just really attack that. Let me see how many star rares are up in the rare division. Because I'm not going Champ Euro Pro because the super rares will eat me alive up there. Like the you know, they just will. 1,000 entrants, 180 cards, that's decent. A lot of tier 3s, stars only top 4. Stars back to 18 here. I say Wirtz I'm not that like heavily set on, so I think if I say Silva is on paper my best striker also. Then in midfield, what am I going to be hitting with really? Who is my best midfielder this game week? A lot of tough options. Because I said none of these guys really do stand out head and shoulders. I think, you know, has Renato been playing? I've not really been using him. Yeah, he's not missed a beat. Start, bench, start. Yeah, this is a big match. What's the form like? Let's go check all this stuff out like we can. Right, okay. I'm not, okay. Guys, we're in the studio. We can chill out, we can investigate. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, Leo, what you doing to me? Just played Lawns. Oh, that was actually a while ago. Sanchez started. He's now in the number 10 shirt. Oh, that's just like friendly numbers, isn't it? Bamba, Yazici. Yazichi's now left, hasn't he? So there's more pressure on him to play. Gudmundsson? Where did they get Gudmundsson from? Did they get the guy from the Celtic was linked with? Is that a different Gudmundsson? Nice. When did that happen? 11 games for Leo. Wow. What's happened in the last window? I never noticed that. Maybe who knows? So that's decent. Renato might play. So what's statistics with him? Let's see. Average oppositions. Gucci's is a 42. I think Celtic at Parkhead and Gucci could get more than 42. Especially if Celtic absolutely... The fans will be in the stadium as well. Fans are allowed. All the new boys will be playing. The house will be jumping. I might even just play the Gucci here. I think that could be the shout. Because even if he does just even rock out with a 60 before multiplier, that could be sweet in a game week like this, you know, where a lot of the big hitters are going to go into U23s and the region, because that's just the way most people play. And I can keep my words for where he likes to bang. And then extra, I'm just going to pick my best SR. Now, I'm just going to do that because that's what I do, you know. Jota's not super rare. Don't tease me like that. Get Koki Machida playing as well. Fucking you. Darwin. Oh, get Darwin. Hatate. Not sure. I'm pretty sure Hatate will feature, but I don't think he'll start. Which is my problem. I think Machida will start, but is he gonna? Both man, they're big favourites. Maybe I play Machida. He could be a beast super rare to play in here if he scores like 70 before multiplier, which he could. I've also got obviously Darwin, but you know, Darwin's a wee bit sketchier for maybe starting on the bench. But if Darwin starts against this team, he'll get 100. I think we play Darwin, don't we? Darwin's just got the biggest upside, whereas Machida's a bit safer. I think I could play. Now I'm starting to manipulate the team. So who is my best one? That is really what I'm thinking. So Union July away, top v bottom, good statistics. Should play again. Top v bottom. Benfica at home. Darwin has to play in bag 100, really, doesn't he? Captain Teal quite comfortably. Now the question comes, right? Because I might need Andre Silva somewhere. So I'm going to pick Darwin. Who could my best actual just ever rare be? Could I maybe put like Koki Machida rare in or something? Let's see who my best just out and out rare is that can go into this team. I think nobody's really jumping out as being that amazing, really, are they? I don't see Kyogo here. I feel like I'm looking for Kyogo a little bit. See what, yeah. I think I'm going to play Kyogo here because I think he's going to run it. And yeah, I'm playing Kyogo up here. Kyogo. Sorted. Save. Magic. What is the team I did pick on the preamble-ish? Oh! Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Sergio Amaral represents how many people play the card in question in that division. So Wirtz, 6% of people, 6% of Wirtz's card are in All-Star Rare Pro typically, and 12% of Max Arnold's cards, rare cards, are typically in All-Star Rare Pro. You know, so if I have the Wirtz, I'm on the side of, well, if they both bang about 80ish or so, you know. Total amount of cards played. How many of total cards being played? Yeah, oh, sorry. We're saying the same thing. Albert Gudbranson is the one with interest from... Oh, is it? Nice. So, yeah, I think I rock with that. But I do, again, look at Guchi. And I do think, is he the best midfielder? You know, but again, like, I'm going to stick with it. I think he'll start. And I think if he can bag 55 plus before bonus, I think he can work. Or do I go Renato? No Tonali, no Illich is sore. I think I'm overthinking it. I've picked him in both teams. I like it. I'm sticking with it. So I think my next best team would have. I'm going to be going to Champ Euro Rare, right? Goalkeeper's going to be Trap. I think that's safe to say. Yep, Trap's in goal. Or actually, no. That's not what I'm doing, is it? Right, let's see. I remember out of these teams, right, the U23s were, I tried to keep all the Belgians together in case it gets called off, and they're all kind of in one team, so I'm going to try and do that again a little bit. But yeah, I did put a Champ Euro Rare team in, I think, and I think I'm picking guys that can bust it, you know. So if Trap does keep a clean sheet, he's probably going to get like 70, 80 points. So there's upside, you know, there. Guardiola is a boss in midfield. Wirtz could kill. Up front, Andre Silva is going to do the job. And then spare, I've still got Sané. Sané looks to be out according to this. Expected return late January. What was the script with Sané? Let's see. Why am I checking my phone? Like the old Quinny. Love it. Injured. Yeah, okay. Right, so we're leaving Sané aside then. Thank you very much. SoRare data for the catch. Good one. So I think is my out and out best. Angelino is decisive, capable. Definitely will play. So is Max Arnold. Then I get all my Red Bull guys together. Red Bull with Wirtz. Yeah. Why not, eh? Why not? Screw it. That's what we're doing. Guys. I've got a stack. What happened to me, man? Well, I say it's one of those accidental stacks, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have a better option than Andre Silva for up front. And then the spare, like, there's a lot of if buts and maybes across the place. Hector's just got such a tough fixture. So does Kamada. Arnold is, you know... Right, so I think that's the team. So save that. I think that's the team. What did I have on SoRare? Oh, interesting. So I had Arnold over Angelino. So let's investigate that. Okay, so Angelino, average opposition statistic is 55. And with Max Arnold, it is 48. Leipzig, I should have somebody still. Yeah, Leipzig, 62% likely to get the win. Now, I've seen Stuttgart. They're probably going to cause Leipzig some problems, but Leipzig under Tedesco, they now do look great and are really a lot of fun to back. Maybe I even drop Wirtz for Tyler Adams. No, I can't do that. That just feels wrong. Did I drop Wirtz for Max Arnold? No. Wirtz stays in, undoubtedly. But it's maybe that Max Arnold at home over Angelino. Yeah, that feels right. It feels a little bit less stacky as well. Because Max Arnold can get this more than he's not as inflicted by the clean sheet or affected by the clean sheet. Yeah. Arnold on a bad day is better than Angelino on a bad day, is basically what my decision is on that final spot on this occasion. And I think captain and Andre Silva is probably the smartest move because he's on penalties, you know, so he could get double figures. And aye. That's the team. That's the team, isn't it? Oh, we captained Arnold here. I'm going to change that. Sorted. Lovely. So I've got a really strong, and guys, I've not went this strong in rare level period for a long time. So I'm really hoping this team kills. I'm really hoping it goes out and absolutely kills. Now, there's a strong field. There's like 1,000 entrants or whatever. How many entrants have we got there? Yeah, just say about 1,100, but 10% are going to get a card. Majority are going to be tier 3s, but you know, I think I've got this type of cards that could bust it, could bust out and really do some damage, you know. So what would my next priority be? I think I'm going to build the U23 Pro team next. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep it... Where's Van der Voort? Has his game been cancelled? Rascal Masaki, good to see you. Long time. As opposition score. So, Sergio, the opposition score, right? So with Pandur here, it's 44. That's the average score a goalkeeper gets that plays against the team he's playing against this game week. So you might even call it an expected position score, or the average opposition statistic, I think is what it's called, but you could call it an expected positional average or something, for somebody in that position playing the opposition that your card is also playing this game week, just to make that abundantly clear. Oh, so I've hit on Champ Euro, that's what it was, not U23. U23 Pro. Right, so let's put this together. So Van der Voort's going to go in goal. He's got a great fixture. I'm not going to be the only Van der Voort card holder in this game week, but we're just going to run with that. Super Rare Machida looks hot to trot. For Sharon's on great form, and I can put him in this team, no problem at all. Especially when I do look across midfield. Like Sulemana could do great, but it would be a real shot in the dark from me. Palaversa could do okay, but he's away to a slightly bigger club. They're not expected to do great in the match at all. And Wes McKennie's just not overly decisive capable. So then that brings us to up front. Right, so do I put the Celtic boys in here? I think the super rare Reo Hatate goes in here, because I don't expect him to start, but I do expect him to feature. So equally, if this team goes down the Swanee because Belgian football does me over, then I don't really feel like I've missed out on my super rare Rio. And then I've still got Daizen Maeda to be picking. I've also got... So I'm out of super, so I'm only looking at rares now. And as I say, I'm hedging against the Jupiler League doing me out, you know, this game week. So that's what I'm trying to hedge against. So only rares, best match. So Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, and Mark McKenzie all come up. Tyler Adams would be nice to play in this team, I suppose. Is there anyone else who's kind of unexpected who could play? Jota, I don't see coming back into the fold for that match. So I'm looking at Maeda, but again, I think I really do want to use Maeda in a team that's going to challenge. So, a thought just occurred to me. What did the prices look like in Challenger? 315 to 35. Star Rares for 8. Ajax are playing, but aren't they? Yeah. Ajax and Bruges and all the rest. Yeah. Don't deviate from the plan. Stick to what we're doing. I think the final spot, I'd probably be quite tempted to throw in... I think I want to keep Maeda for my global all-star team. I've not caught ETH like in a while, so that is a thing. So I think I'll put Tyler Adams in here because I expect him to play. I want to benefit from his score if he does pick up some decisives. If Leipzig have a great game, which I think they will, I think he'll start and I think he'll be busy. And then captain, I think the captain for Sharon just because he's just much more decisive capable, and that is going to be the difference this game week. So that's under 23 Rare Pro. So it's a good team. If Belgium goes ahead, I'm definitely buzzing about that team. Oh, I played Cherky. Great shout, Quinny. I'm playing Cherky. I'm playing Cherky. That's a great shout. They've got a really good fixture. I think he's going to start. I think I said that earlier on in the stream, didn't I? Yeah, opposition staff 45, but Cherky's not the average player, is he? And I'm going to captain him because I'm just gonna bask in the Twitter love of Cherky if he goes off. I captained for Sharon there, but I'm going to... Actually, I'm not going to undo that. I captained them on both occasions. I'm not going to undo that. That's a sign. I meant to do that. Cherky, what a shout. I'm definitely playing that. Love that team. And again, yeah, same as Hatate. I want to benefit from that score. If the Belgian League is playing, I'm happy to kind of live and die on that. So that's excellent. What teams have we got out so far? So we've got an all-star rare pro team that is made up of an eclectic formation of players. Definitely think they're my best card. Are they my best cards? Looking at Andre Silva, I think no. Kyogo, yes, definitely starts, definitely kicks ass. Darwin should start, doesn't need to start to kick ass, so that's fine. Gucci's just Gucci just feels like the ugly duckling in that team. You know, like just because that it's just all these yellows and stuff. But I do think he's gonna have a good game. I think he's gonna pick up a good all-round score against Hibs. If he starts, which I expect he will, but maybe it's just that little feeling of I don't know he's going to start that's maybe holding me back. But I am forced a little bit into this situation with the dual suspension of Tonali and Illich. It just goes to show you guys how deep you need to be to continuously compete at, you know, the pro level. You know, it's SoRare's words for the league, not mine. But that's the only way of saying it. Sorry, D3. Okay, so what division do I think is the next priority for me? So what have I got? So I've got a rare under 23 punt team. I'm guessing I've put out there. That'll be the Pandur that's in goal, so that's fine. I've not picked a Challenger League, and I've only got an All Star to pick. So I'm going to go to All Star now, and I want to check my goalkeeper situation. What are my goalkeepers? What are they up to? So I've got Lung is the only definite starter there. Yeah, so Lung is going to be my all-star goalkeeper then. That's fine. And we're going to run from here. Then we'll go do Pandur. That's the last priority, just because I'm not sure Pandur is going to play. So who's my best defender? Wow, still got Angelino in play. So I think he has to go in. In midfield, we've got everyone to pick from. I think I'm going to pick the Tyler Adams because, yeah, I'm going to pick Tyler Adams. That's him and Angelino. Very, very Leipzig themed this game week. Sani looks to be out. Werner's playing. We've got Maeda. Is Maeda going to this team and make it? This makes me think Maeda could maybe go in over Cherky. Because I think he would make that team way better. I think Maeda is going to start for Celtic and absolutely kill. The worry is that these two guys just do a kind of basis. Well, I suppose they could both go off. That's part of the game, isn't it? Is the likelihood and the probability. So the likelihood of Cherky going off versus Maeda is not even comparable. So that's Maeda's going to go into that team. Let's save that and change that. So we're really going to go off big time with this team. Yeah, big time. If the Belgian League goes ahead, this team is absolutely going to kill. U23 Pro. Drop Cherky, and then we're going to bring in Maeda. So yeah, so I had him in All-Star D4 last time. Interesting. But not this time, because I think seeing that makes me feel like I want to get Maeda into the most exciting competition I can have him in, along with Hatate potentially. So up front, I've still got another couple of good. I could even play Cherky here. I could play Werner. I think I probably should play Werner here because I know he's going to play, and you know it's kind of this team just really needs to pick up ETH no matter what. But again, then Werner goes in with the Red Bull boys. That's a nice little play. I like that. That makes me happy. And then the best rare I've not played yet because this is a serious team. Weston McKennie, it looks like. And I think I'm going to play Weston McKennie. Jonas Hector. Yeah, Weston McKennie it is. You get a big multiplier as well. So this is the best team we're picking for All-Star Pro. And we just got to pick up that dub. We just got to get over 250 with this team. It should be a real formality for these guys. And then we've got that little canter potential where the team could really kick on. Who did I captain? Probably Angelino, just because it'll maybe soften the blow of his really bad score. And if he does go get a couple of decisions, or maybe I just captain Adams. No, I'm going to stick with Angelino. I'm going to captain Angelino. And we'll save that. Right, so let's see what the All-Star Rare team was I picked it first time around. So I played Sane and Kamada. So I've went off Kamada for Tyler. And I've obviously dropped Sane because I can see he's injured. Who did we drop Sane for again? Sorry, Werner, of course. Yep. So again, the strength of the club is really coming in here in terms of how deep my depth chart goes on these guys. Yeah, this is a really good looking team, man. And then McKennie, yeah, strong, rare, big bonus, good all round game, decisive, capable, sort of. And where the hell is he? There he is. Boom. And then who did we captain? Angelino, wasn't it? Yeah, sorted. Really excited about that team as well. And then the last team we pick on the lineup builder, then we'll just go and do the limiteds. Celtic training picks an hour ago, can see Giakoumakis and Jota in there. Now, I was actually really close to playing Giakoumakis until I seen the pictures of Kyogo training, because Kyogo's obviously, you know, he was fighting injury, just about made the cup final, and then he had like 15-minute appearances and get hooked like the following game. And I know we've had the winter break and a real cool down and whatever, but Giakoumakis has been like recovering from injury. And I think it could be a really great game for Giakoumakis to start and get like 60 minutes. I definitely think he's going to feature, but it is a real gamble, you know. So I want to see the first game out the stocks. And I was actually tempted to maybe even play a bit of a... So let's see what we've got left, right? So let's say we went to like... Oh, crap. I just closed lineup builder. What team was that about? I'm on to my last team now, am I? Yeah, okay. So let me go and check All-Star Super Rare, right? We'll hit the extra spot. And then Super Rares only. Right, so who have I got? So I've got Renato. I've got Harwood Bellis that might play for Stoke. I've got Trippier who will play. So it's midfield, yeah. So I could get a sketchy D2 team out. What did the rewards in D2 look like? It would be sketchy. 238 entrants in the All-Star for 20 cards. I don't think those guys would be capable. THB, let's see, he makes his debut, scores 40 to 50. Trippier, let's say he does alright, gets about 60. Giakoumakis, let's just say he does the 60 as well. And then Renato. Do you know what? It could be okay. It could be okay, but who would be the goalkeeper? Do we think Pandur starts? Is there a goalkeeper? Is any of these teams not worth? What about in those supers? Could I make a D2 U23 team maybe? Who was it? Trippier, Renato, Jack. Nah, couldn't. Challenger? No. I would like to play the Giakoumakis. Maybe so let's see what a rare pro team would look like with the Pandur keeper, right? Let's just do that, right? U23 rare, right? Let's say Pandur plays, right? What kind of team could we make with him? Is it going to be better than a super rare team? So Koki Machida's in defense, so straight away, yeah, it's way better. In midfield, none of these guys are better than Renato Sanchez, I would say, this game week. And again, I could be wrong with Sulemana, and if you believe I'm wildly missing something here, then let me know. XMK is asking me about Jota. I think Jota is the least likely of all the Celtic cards to get minutes this game week. Hatate, Maeda, Guchi, Kyogo, in my opinion, are all going to pretty much start, if not feature heavily. Giakoumakis, I'd say, is 50-50. Jota, I don't think is going to start. And I'll be in a jetty if you get his card, no chance. Even if I don't have SRs, it's like... Oh, Mike, if you've got the goalkeeper, Mike Tatkin, should I submit to U23 Pro even if I don't have the SRs? It's top 8 for stars. If you have the goalkeeper, because now U23 is so goalkeeper dependent. If you have 5 cards that will play and you can still punch high with them, if they're high powered, you can expect a score of 450 plus, then yeah, it's definitely worth your consideration. And then up front, are any of these guys going to be better Yeah, well, not Cherokee would be better than Giakoumakis, I think, this game week. I say Giakoumakis even just gets 60, but that's not terrible. So there's only a real advantage to playing this here because of the rare defender, maybe. So I think I will just make this punty D2 with the Panduran goals. Pandura away to Sassuolo. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So fixtures, let's hope it gives us a comprehensive. No, I don't think the comprehensive is quite there yet with this fixture. Will not play. Right, so there doesn't really seem to be any question around the goalkeeper. Oh, that's Sassuolo, sorry. So illness. Montipo's still out. Okay, so I think I've got Pandur. I think we have Pandur. Now, does that change anything for me, really? We now have Pandur. I think he's definitely playing now. So I think we need to take him seriously all of a sudden. Decisions. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Mikey Basson. I'm not too sure what you're talking about, sorry. Yeah, guys, please hit the like button if you're here and you're enjoying what we're going through. So, yeah, I think Maeda will definitely play. I think Maeda starts unquestionably. I really do think Guchi's has to be a 95% starter. Reo Hatate really depends on the position he's going to play, right? Because I think Maeda's probably going to start in a wide forward position. Not too sure where. Kyogo's going to play through the centre. And then, you know, you think Maeda might play on the left, might play on the right. But then Celtic also have Abada, Forrest, and Johnson that are not like injured or anything. They're all just like coming through little patches of form and maybe, you know, just maybe lacking a wee bit of match sharpness just from rotation and whatever going into the Christmas break. So they should be coming out of it really fresh. So there's a lot of options in the forward areas. And I think Hatate, it just really depends where he shows up. Is just, you know, he's personally my biggest question mark, but I'm not close to, you know, insiders in the team or anything. So take that with a grain of salt. But earlier in the game week, before I seen the picture of Kyogo today with Jota, which makes me think maybe they're both just back today, I did think Giakoumakis has been training constantly, totally fit this whole time. Maybe he gets his chance, and maybe Hatate and Maeda start left and right of Giakoumakis. Catch Hibs off guard with Guchi, Cal McGregor, and just drawing a blank, sorry. In midfield, or maybe Hatate midfield, Maeda left, and then you've got like Forrest or Abada on the right. Could easily work as well. I say I'm not the manager, but so I think it really depends where Hatate can plug in and what's available. But why do I keep talking about this? Because Endo, good to see you, my man. What is the difference between Rare and Rare Pro? The difference between Rare and Rare Pro, Lewis, is two things. Number one, you can enter up to 2 super rares in the Rare Pro division. And the second thing is the reward pool is just much more generous. So let's have a look at the prize pool for under 23 Rare, right? Because that's what we're thinking about entering with this Ivor Pandur that we now seem to have. Only 2 people are going to get a star Rare, which in this pool would be like a Haaland or an Mbappe, potentially. And then you get up to 100 people will get something, and 70-ish of them are going to be tier 3s. So, you know, but you look at the under 23 Pro region, your star rare count goes back to 6. So 6 people could get Haaland, Mbappe level cards, and then only the top 25 are going to get something. But those top 25 are tier 2 cards, which are better than the tier 3s you've just found in the division below. But there's only 300 people in this competition, whereas in the rare division there is over 1100, you know. So it's you know, better prizes require better tools to operate, you know, kind of situation. So looking at there being 1,000 in there, are all those guys, I wonder, are they all even? So let's go to All-Star Super Rare, right? All-Star Super Rare. Let's put the Panduran goals in defence. We're just going super rares everywhere. So I think Trippier is my best defender, isn't he? Harwood Bellis is 50-50. Will probably start. I've got Sam Bynes who'll definitely start. Renato will play. Giakoumakis, I think, will feet up. I think even if Giakoumakis gets half an hour, I think he's going to be in the sort of shape where he's going to get a goal. you know, so I'm actually quite comfortable using them. And this team is just pure Brucey bonus. On top of all, you know, this team, if it does absolutely nothing, the Pandur, I think it's only a short term he's going to be number one. I don't think he's going to hold the spot up when Tipo comes back. So it's just a bit of a bonus play from me. Wasn't going to play Trippier or Renato anywhere else, really, was I? Or Giakoumakis. So, and then it becomes Harwood Bellis. Right, let's check out Stoke. Okay, so Harwood Bellis. When did we? I'm just going to check. I'm just going to get my Twitter open real quickly. I'm just going to check when he did his wee presser stuff, saying that he's buzzing to be playing for Stoke and all the rest of it. Stoke. Jesus. Ah, there we go. Right, so let's see. Sunday's our game, okay. Michael O'Neill, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Youth Cup. That's some sort of youth game. Right, okay, man. Where the hell was the Harwood Bellis stuff? It was only, there we go. 11th of January. He's in, signed, meeting everyone 2 days ago. So, centre back, are Stoke, do they have guys injured? Let's go and investigate. Sam Vines will play, right? But see if Harwood Bellis does play. Yeah. Right, so in the cup against Orient, what did we have? A back three of Wilmot, Chester, and Fox. None of them get subbed off. Fox, so far this season, he's played the last bunch of games where they've had 3 losses, a draw, and 2 wins. He did get booked once. He has been injured previously for a long time. So Morgan Fox at 28. Is he just filling a gap? Is he just filling a gap? Okay, so let's get this back open again. Oh, you can't see that when I open it. This is annoying. Sorry, guys. And then centre back was James Chester. You'll be able to see him now. Yeah, so it's James Chester. They're on the bench. He's been minute managed quite clearly here on the bench, playing a bunch, you know. So he's also not reliable all the way. He has to take rest periods and he will take little knocks and have to sit time out. So that's interesting to see. Also next to him in the 3-man defence we had, oh, I'm getting Leon up here for some reason. Next to him we also had Wilmot, okay, number 16. So Wilmot has been playing a bunch, again was on the bench recently, and again their form he's been playing in. He's got a goal, he's 22. Is he a youth prospect? He's one that's worked up the leagues. Wow, 25 games for Watford last year. Okay, so this guy's probably a starter. I'm going to say, yeah, this guy's a starter. James Chester's probably a starter, but not always fit. And then the other guy seemed okay. Now, that was a cup game, okay? The next fixture I'm going to look at is at home at Preston, the last league games. A back three of Chester, Bath with 2 T's, and Wilmot again. So let's check out Bath. He's been on the bench in the Orient game, rested. But he plays, he's ever present, I think, pretty much, isn't he? Suspended on the bench and stuff. Why was he suspended? Oh, different competitions, not in the squad. Must have been injured for a period, came back. So he's a bit sketchy as well. So there is a back three, which makes me think Harwood Bellis has more of a opportunity to walk right back in on the bench against Orient. Danny Bath, does he then come back into the team to play alongside Wilmot and Harwood Bellis? That means James Chester gets dropped. And James Chester has played the last 2. But he generally plays like 2s and 3s in a bunch. So he did just play 90 minutes in the cup. Did the cup game go to like extra time or something? Two 0 it was. No, 1-0 at half time. That's the way I'm reading that, sorry. Good morning, G Moniker. Good to see my man. Shrewsbury Will, fist bump. Good to see my man. What about playing the weekly with Pandur instead? Oh, what a shout, by the way. Let's have a look at the weekly. Wow, so I would be entrant number 700. We're going to get 21 super rares, which are something. But what's the criteria? AFCON only. At least 4 players from AFCON. Well, I don't have 4, I've got 1. Nice thought, but I like it a lot. So I think Harwood Bellis is Sam Vines definitely plays. And then who would I captain? I guess I'm just going to captain Trippier. They're at home. It's a 6-pointer. Yeah. Cool. So we've got a bit of a D3 dice rolling action, guys, which is nice. I've not D2, I beg your pardon, or the super rare division. We've not had a competition entry up here for a little while. Now, I fancy my chances up here. I think that team is better than any rare U23 team I could make, the way I've currently deployed my cards. So I'm actually really happy about that. So Trippier, Renato, Giakoumakis, where are you? I think I think Giakoumakis is good for at least 20 to 30 minutes. And if he gets that, happy days. Trippier, Renato should definitely start. So should Sam Vines. Pandora looks like he's going to start. He's just a goalkeeper. And if he does well, you know. Brilliant. Now, guys, the other teams I've picked are limiteds, okay? So I've only got one limited goalkeeper now. I've got a limited chat video that we're dropping tomorrow, okay? But I've been picking up some more limiteds, and I'm kind of putting my headspace a bit more into what's going on in the limited space, if you like. Got a decent team going out this game week, just the one goalkeeper, and I'm happy just to put this, like, what I think is a decent, fun, strong team out into, tempted to even just put a Guchi in here now for Manquello now that I have him, because I've got no idea how they're going to do. Is he transferred? He must be at Tigres now, eh? I didn't even know who he plays for. Wow. Let's go check that out. Federico Manquello. Puebla. So he's went to the rubbish team. I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna drop him for I've got Kostic. Yes. Wow. Yes. Wow, that is the play. And now, do I drop Reo from the sentimental perch that he's on and play Stark? No, I'm going to keep Reo in. That is a sick team, isn't it, guys? All-Star? Man, I'm going for it. Captain Maeda. Actually, maybe Captain Kostic. No, he's away. Captain Maeda, Lautaro Martinez, Kostic, Reo Hatate, and then the Lungbuster himself. That is a sexy all-star team, man. I hope that actually takes the pressure off me, I think, getting a goalkeeper, because all I would be doing is really maybe chopping that team into two and making a champ team and then a global team. Whereas that's just one really good team, and I'm happy to just do that, man. So I'm kind of doing the same. I'm basically in the same position now with limiteds as I am with super rares. You know, I've got a good nestle of rares, good nestle of super rares, good nestle of limiteds, and the way the competitions go now, the best place for me to be operating at is in that border. And if I had super rare Illich and Tonali available this game week, I definitely have like a spine of pro lineups. Now, I do feel a wee bit of pressure to have an extra goalkeeper. Now, Spain isn't covered at the moment, so I would normally have Oblak. So I need to remind myself of that. So I've got Oblak to relieve a bit of pressure, but I do feel maybe there's another little bit of room for somebody. I quite like that Pandur facility. And that's the thing with goalkeepers as well. It's like I've often set up, and I always recommend to you guys at home, with your goalkeepers, you need to have a bit of a kind of conveyor belt situation on the go. You need to always have, you know, when you're buying keepers, whether they're going to be, you need to know this guy is somebody I'm buying because I think he's going to play, or this is a training goalkeeper, or whatever. But there's some guys I've bought, like Pandur, like what's the other face, Schubert. A few of these guys that I've only bought them as like training goalkeepers, and if they ever play, fantastic. Same with Trubin. If they ever play, it's an absolute Brucey bonus, but the intention of buying them is just for training. Same with Benjamin Van Leer. You know, if he does come good because of the transfer as well. Yeah, so there's an angle, you know, you try and give yourself as big an upside potential as possible. But is the current #1 keeper getting transferred out in the situation there? Is it Pandur? Is it a young keeper up and coming who could get a loan and you're just sitting on him waiting for that to happen? But it's a training goalkeeper that has that detail on him, you know. Different things. So so when the Pandur comes into play, I'm not really tempted to sell him. I'm just more happy I can get some extra utility that game week, and he can do something for me picking him up, you know, in the club sort of thing. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with all my teams, guys. And All-Star Rare, we're rocking out with Longbuster, Angelino, Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, and Timo Werner. That should be grabbing ETH, no problemo whatsoever. Probably my best team on paper, it looks like, is going to be All-Star Rare Pro, Nubo and Tio, definitely best in position in the club. Kyogo and Darwin also. She's dead to Gucci still. Did maybe swap into Gucci for Renato? I just think Celtic Park's going to be jumping. It's a Monday night as well, so it's going to be under the floodlights. Fans are in the stadium. All these guys are going to be debuting. Hibs are in transition with managers, I believe. I think they've changed manager from the last month. I could be wrong on that. Sorry if I am. But that's the kind of feeling I've got. It could be a big game for Celtic. This team we've just explained, you know all about it. Champion Rare is, again, it's probably as strong as I've went in that level for as long as I can remember, and that team could do something special. And then under 23 Rare Pro, I'm rolling the dice on the Belgian football not getting cancelled. Should that not happen, this could be very, very, very dangerous up at the top end of the leaderboard. And then we've got a limited team, which isn't on the lineup builder, but we'll show you just to close out the stream once again. Our limited team. Look at that, man. Bringing sexy back. I absolutely love it. Magic. Is there anything else? Oh, guys, yeah, there is something else. We have got to get our fucking act together for the SoRare Influencers League. I have not picked a captain in a game week or two, and unfortunately that's just bad form from me, so I'm really sorry, guys, right? But I think every game week we've had like DNPs getting picked and all that kind of stuff, so we need to really stamp that kind of stuff out. So let's see that. Here we go. So this is what you've voted for so far. Now this actually looks really good. Oh wow, guys, yeah, this looks really good. Van der Veert's the only one I'd maybe ask you to start voting for Nubel. Try and put Nubel into this team if you can, because Van der Veert, just if Belgium is off, we're screwed, you know. So try and avoid that. Theo and Guardiola, brilliant picks, guys, fantastic. For Sharon, Arnold and Wirtz, okay, I can get behind that. And then Silva and Maeda, brilliant picks. Yeah, brilliant picks. I don't know why I haven't picked Kyogo over one of them, but I like both of them. So yeah, happy with any kind of picks you guys are doing, but I would probably just try and urge you to change that goalkeeper just for safety. And for somebody you like better than Verscharen, feel free to pick him also. Again, just to give us that kind of insurance policy that we're not going to get nerfed by COVID call-offs, you know. I think I'll captain Maeda. So I don't know if the deadline for you guys is done or whatnot, but I really like the look of both those defenders. Midfielders all look great. Magic prediction 58. Oh wow. So these prediction things, I wonder, that must be some sort of build on with their form. 54. Yeah, this is going to be a good game week, guys. Remember to get involved in this every game week, because I say we are getting tanked, guys. We are bottom. I cannot be picking up the wooden spoon for the inaugural World Championship, you know, when this is the base of operations, you know. So help me out. You guys win cards. It's just my name that's in the dirt, you know. So you guys get the chance to win cards if you pick the same team. It's like the best optimal team, that kind of thing, and all the rules are everywhere. I think he's known that, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me on the stream tonight. I've had a lot of fun. Make sure to drop your comments in the comment section down below if you've watched this after we've been live. Good luck this game week, guys. Wish me luck. And I will see you tomorrow morning for the preamble. Take care. Bye-bye.